It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.
All right, folks, the Line Makers on Sporting News. Brian Blessing with the guy who's got alligator skin. The one, the only Kenny White. Good thing he does. We're sending South Carolina, the Gamecocks, into the swamp to take on Florida. Gators 3-point favorites. Total on the game is 42. Kenny, I know it's the SEC. But South Carolina, at Georgia, LSU, now the swamp. Are you kidding me?
Well, that is a tougher task than the Gator boys have down in Florida. I'm a big Gator fan, so I watch the Gator boys all the time.
Yes, you do.
But what a run of football games for South Carolina. Steve Spurrier's club. Steve Spurrier, this is probably the biggest game that he has circled on his calendar every year now.
Let's talk about this Gamecocks team. We know that defense flies around and gets after it. The one little gray area for this game, unbeaten Kenny, suffer that first loss. How do they react the following week?
Very hard to tell, and that's going to be a big question. I could only think negatively on it, Brian. I would only think it's going to hurt this team. It's not going to help them, that's for sure. They're going to feel sorry for themselves, had to go to Baton Rouge, had to fly home, then go back down to Gainesville. Not a lot of time to work or prepare for Florida.
Full marks to you, sir. At the beginning of each and every year, the Don Best Line Makers poll will identify a handful of teams that you'll have a much stronger opinion on than most others do. Florida was one of those teams this year.
I love the Gators team. Now, Will Muschamp's come in. It took him some time last year, but his systems are in place. His players are in place. Their defense is very, very good. I'd say top 5 in the college football.
How about a lean on the game?
Not just a lean. I love Florida in the game. I think it's a cheap price, and I love the game over.
Florida is a 3-point favorite. The total in the game is 42 when they entertain South Carolina. It's a great showdown in the SEC. Thank you for stopping by the Line Makers on Sporting News.